We are learning to program in a fun way by learning about Flutter and Flame. Today we're going to work on the background images and the tap detection on the main screen to rotate through the different backgrounds. So right now we want to get some interactivity with her so that we can change the background and the scenes here. So the way to do this in Flame is we can set up a tap detector directly within the Flame game here. You notice the events was automatically imported here. This tap detector is from the Flame game system. Once we have the tap detector on here, we can use one of the built-in methods. So we can override something called tap down. Tap down info, whoops. And this is built into Flame, so on tap down info. But in here we could, for example, print out tapped. This is how we're going to, anywhere on the screen we will. So at this point you could create a variable within this game class here, and let's call it maybe level, and we'll set the level to 1, and then if you tap on it you can increment the level. So you go level plus plus to add 1 to it, and then we can go level using string interpolation, which is a $sign here. We can show the level. Okay. It starts out at level 1, but the first time you press it's level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So we only have 4 graphics right now. But so let's do a test to use those existing graphics. So to use a graphic, we will actually make the background also a sprite component. And we'll change this to a variable, and then we will add it here. So right now there should be no change. So at the bottom here, below this method here for on tap, I'm going to create a loader. Future void. I'm going to call it load backgrounds, and it won't accept anything. It'll be async. And so I'll create up a for loop for int I equals 1, I is less than 5, because we only have 4 of these background images right now. We'll create a way to load it. I'm going to create an empty array or list here. So it'll be an empty list called background, and it will be a list of sprites. So we'll go backgrounds dot add. Remember there's a S here, right? Because it's the plural, it's the list. And we're going to load a sprite here. I'm going to use string interpolation again for the eye. And I think it's JPEG. Has to be a string. And is it the same? Yeah, oh, it's PNG. So the file names are background_1, and it's going to go through it one by one, right? So it's background_1, background_2, background_3, and theoretically it should load it all. Let's see whether it does load it. So we'll go into the onload method here, and we'll load the backgrounds, load backgrounds. We'll put await. Okay, no error, so it's most likely it loaded it. And we will load the sprite here instead. We've already loaded it. So it's backgrounds 0. Okay, it's still working. We're going to tie it to our on tap here. So what we'll do is we'll have a override. We use the update method within the loop. Double DT. Update DT. And then we'll go if we use a switch statement. Well, actually, what we can do is we don't need this. So every time we press it, the level increases and the background will change. So in the upcoming videos, we're going to want to isolate the text into a separate file here. This is how we're going to manage the dialog. And we'll have scenes and levels. So the background's the same here, but the scene is different. So we'll have to create a separate way to organize each individual scene and the dialog for each individual scene. Subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, have fun while you're learning. Have a great day.